Howdy there, welcome back to the channel. My name's Evan, or EJ, and today for you guys, I've just got another weekly roundup. I don't really have much else to say in this intro, so let's just get right into it. Uh, hey, I'm just editing this right now, looking back at it in post, and why do I sound so depressed? I, I, I might sound like this for the whole video, I'm not sure, and if so, I'm sorry that I sound so sad for some reason. I don't know why I've seen so low energy. Okay, so for the first topic of the video, we've got some Captain America 4 news. Apparently, Liv Tyler is returning as Betty Ross from The Incredible Hulk, which I think is pretty cool. Like, I like that she's getting, to return and play the character again. But it also kind of adds to this thing that I've been worried about with the new Captain America movie, is that it's just a sequel to The Incredible Hulk in disguise. Because right now, the supporting cast, aside from Sam and that one guy from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it's Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross, Tim Blake Nelson as the leader, and now Liv Tyler as Betty Ross. So it's just a bunch of Hulk characters. I really hope this isn't just a sequel to the Incredible Hulk disguised as Captain America movie, because it's Anthony Mackie's first big outing as Captain America in a live action movie, so I want it to, actually be his movie and not just a sequel for someone else in disguise. I really don't want that. But also, speaking on the Tim Blake Nelson thing, we got a few set photos of him, and, for the most part, it's just Tim Blake Nelson, not a lot to talk about there, but his arms are green, so I don't know if that means that they're going to be doing the leader stuff practically. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. But I doubt they're going to go full practical, but it would be cool to see. Also, I just realized I forgot to mention in the intro, since I missed last week's upload, a couple of the topics in this video are probably like more than a few weeks old, but I haven't talked about them yet, and I feel like they should at least get a mention. So just want to specify that for some of the stuff in this video. So for our next topic, we have a bit of video game related news. Apparently, a Dead by Daylight movie is being made by Atomic Heart and Blumhouse. Hey, editing here again. It's Atomic Monster. I don't know why I said Atomic Heart. I don't know what. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, I don't know. I don't really have a ton to say about this because, like, we all know the history that video game adaptations have. Recently, they've been getting better and better with stuff like The Last of Us and the Sonic movies, and a bunch of great stuff in animation. But I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna do a Dead by Daylight movie. Uh, if you don't know what Dead by Daylight is, uh, don't worry about it. If you play it, you will have nothing but agony. But yeah, I'm not really sure how this is going to be done, but I am interested. I'm intrigued by it. Okay, for our next topic, we actually got some Transformers: Rise of the Beast character poster, like bio thing, not bios, but like individual things for each character in the movie. And for all the characters we've seen, we got one for Optimus, Battletrap, Scourge. Like every character we've seen already, we got a bunch of those. But the ones I want to talk about mainly are Nightbird, who for some reason has been completely absent from the marketing up until this point, and she looks really cool. I really like that she has like two katanas. That looks really cool. Um, I don't know a ton about Nightbird from like the G1 cartoon. I know that she was like a man-made robot, and I guess in this she's like an actual Cybertronian. So I'm curious to see how they're gonna handle that change. But that's really all I've got to say about her. Uh, now we got this character that I've never even heard of named Freezer. Uh, he I don't really have much to say about it. He looks gross, and I kind of like it. He reminds me of Frenzy from the first Transformers movie, but like turned up to 10 with like his weird little legs and like the sharp teeth. He looks neat, but I don't really have much to say about him. Um, and we also got a first look at like the only Decepticon in the movie, apparently, Transit, who is also a character I've never heard of. I don't know if he's like an original character for the movie or if he's showed up in other stuff before. But I actually really like that design. I think he looks really cool. I know he also has like the Bayverse kind of thing where his face looks really like bug like and like weird. But I kind of actually like it here for some reason. I feel like it's not as like, I don't know, it's like a bit more tuned down. It's not as like exaggerated. And I think it looks really cool. So I'm actually excited to see him. We also got to look at the character Stratosphere, who's being voiced by John DiMaggio. I think he looks really cool too. I know a lot of people don't like that he has like a really humanoid looking face with like the mustache and everything. But I feel like this is one of the less egregious examples of a humanoid face on a Transformer. I don't think it looks all that weird. Also, the rest of his design looks sick. So if I just have to take like a somewhat humanoid looking face and in trade for a great looking design overall, I'll take that trade. I don't really mind. But next we have the one that I wanted to talk about the most, Wheeljack. And I'll start this by saying, for the most part, I like the design. I like the way the body is designed. I like his vehicle mode. It like I think the body itself does feel very Wheeljack. I like that his seatbelts turn into suspenders. I think that's actually a fun little like unique touch. That's not something I've ever seen done or would have ever thought of. So I think that's fun. His head is just so goofy looking though. Why did they do that to him? It doesn't even like make sense continuity wise either, because in his last appearance, he looked literally nothing like that. Just, I know they're not gonna do it, but please, for the love of God, just swap out the head for like one similar to the one he had in the Bumblebee movie, or at least just a better looking one than the current one. I know it's not gonna happen, and I'm just gonna have to cope, but here's praying at the very least that the design doesn't change. He still feels like Wheeljack in terms of personality, because going back to the Bayverse, most of the characters didn't look like they're how they're supposed to, and they didn't act like they were supposed to. So if we can get at least the way he's supposed to act right, that's a step up. So moving right along to the next topic, it's one that I don't have a ton to say about, but a new trailer for Renfield dropped, and my thoughts are pretty much the same as they were for the first trailer. I think it looks like a lot of fun. Nicolas Cage looks like he's hamming it up as Dracula. Nicholas Holt looks like he's having a bunch of fun. Aquafina is there for sure. I think the movie overall just looks like a lot of fun, and I really want to go see it. The next topic is something that got me excited for something I was already very excited for. Apparently, Clayface is going to be in the Batman 2. And this could go one of two ways. One has me very excited, one has me a bit bummed out. Excuse me. So, the way that would have me very excited is if he was, the character you think of whenever I say Clayface, the big clay monster dude. Okay, that's what would have me very excited. But there's also the possibility that they could just make him this guy. And I don't want that to happen because, like, why would you pick Clayface of all characters if you're just gonna make him a serial killer dude? You could do, like, Hush or something if you were gonna do that. Why would you pick Clayface? So I really hope they don't do that. I guess it's a possibility. But at the same time, Matt Reeves isn't stupid. I don't think he would purposefully pick Clayface, have that, released to the public, that info, and then by the time the movie comes around, it's just a dude. I, or at least I hope he wouldn't do that. I really, really hope he doesn't do that. But, I guess only time will tell. And moving right along, we got some Daredevil Born Again set photos. I don't really have a whole lot to say about these. It's just kind of Charlie Cox standing around looking blind. So they're doing good so far, I guess. I don't really have much to say about this one. Okay, and another smaller topic. Apparently, Demetrius Gross is going to be playing the Grim Reaper in the Wonder Man Disney Plus series. I'm not really familiar with this actor. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything. But hearing Grim Reaper is going to be in Wonder Man is really cool, so I'm excited for that. Also, am I crazy, or has Marvel not ever like officially announced the Wonder Man series? Like, we all know it's coming, but has Marvel ever actually like said, "Hey, we're making a Wonder Man show"? Or are they just gonna like not do that? Did I miss it? Because I know they didn't do it at San Diego Comic Con last year. I'm pretty sure they didn't do it at D23. I don't know. It's just a thought I had that I think it's weird, but yeah, I think Grim Reaper is gonna be cool. Okay, so this next topic is a little bit interesting. Um, Apparently, the Fantastic Four movie is currently getting a rewrite from Josh Friedman, who worked on Avatar: Way of Water, and apparently, like, is one of the head writers on Avatar 4. Now, I have not seen Avatar: The Way of Water, and Avatar 4 is not out yet, so I can't really speak to his like ability to write. I haven't really seen anything that he's done, but people seem to think that this is really good news. It's also good that they're getting like someone who writes more, kind of within the field of something like Fantastic Four than like a sitcom writer or a Rick and Morty writer like they usually get for some reason. So I have like faith that this is a good thing. Like I'm sure he's gonna do fine. I'm very excited for the Fantastic Four movie because at the very least, there's no way it can be as bad as the others. It may be mediocre, but that would still make it the best Fantastic Four movie. So the bar is in hell, is pretty much what I'm saying. One last small thing. Apparently, April 3rd, they're releasing the trailer for Blue Beetle, which I'm very excited for. Um, it might get like I might make its own dedicated video talking about the trailer. It really depends on how much I had to say about it, how long the trailer is, whether or not I can actually get like enough content for a full video from it. But yeah, I'm very excited for the trailer, and keep an eye out for a video if I end up making one. Okay, so last topic of the video is a lot less fun than the other ones. It's a lot more serious. This news is probably about a week old at this point, but I still feel like I should mention it. It's a bit of an elephant in the room. Jonathan Majors was arrested on counts of strangulation, harassment, and assault, I think it was. Now, I'm not going to sit here and go over, everything that's come out and pretend like I know everything about what happened. I don't. But what I want to mention is if when this news came out, I saw a few people whose first concern was what are they going to do about Kang in the MCU now? What? Brother, you should be ashamed of yourself. You see a headline saying that a very famous actor possibly nearly murdered a woman, and your first thought is, I wonder who's going to play Kang from here on out. What is wrong with you, dude? That's your first thought? Jesus Christ. I don't know. I'm not going to go on about this for too long. I just felt like I needed to mention it because what on God's green earth is wrong with some people? Hey, I'm back again while editing. Just wanted to say sorry for ending the video on such a bummer of a topic. I probably should have saved something else for last and put this somewhere near the middle of the video. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, that's about all the topics I've got for today's video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications if you don't want to miss any of my future uploads. I usually upload every Sunday. I didn't last Sunday because I just genuinely could not think of anything for a video. But I try to be as consistent as I can. That's about all I got for you today. See ya.